everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm a little hyper right now, but that's okay. So I know I have been MIA, but I am back and I'm back with a really good video. So as we all know, the 2021 is ending. I just thought that we could go over my 2021 vision board and just see what goals I had for 2021, what goals did I achieve, what goals did I not achieve, and most importantly, how did I achieve them? So maybe it can inspire you guys to try to achieve your goals for the next year. And yeah, I just got my vision board right here and we're gonna go over my vision board and see all my goals that I achieved, and in the next half of the video we can talk about what I did to achieve them. And obviously these are not assured results, but these worked for me, so hopefully they work for you. And I'll just tell you everything I know about manifestation and attraction, and yeah, let's get on with the video. Okay, so basically this is my 2021 vision board, and starting off, the first picture we have right here is of a lady with biceps, and I have a bunch of other pictures that represent fitness, like this one that's gymnastics, this one that has a girl doing squats, and this one right here that has a girl with abs. So all these pictures represent fitness in my vision board, and I would say I did a pretty good job. I worked out regularly this year, and I did not do it every single day. I took my rest days. I had months where I did not work out, like November. I did not work out a single day in November, but I just try to be as consistent as possible, and I would say I did a pretty good job. I'll insert pictures here because I did get results, and I did get like biceps and abs and like definition in my muscles. So let me know if you want me to do a video about fitness, but that's all I'm going to say about it for right now. And I just want to say I'm really proud of myself for achieving that. The next picture we got is this girl right here with a belly button piercing. I don't know if you can see, but that is more of a one-time thing. Like obviously you just go and get pierced and that's it. It's not something that I really wanted to achieve as a lifestyle, but something materialistic that I wanted. And I did get my belly button pierced on my birthday. I'll insert pictures here. I'll just insert pictures here for everything, so I'm not gonna be repetitive. The next thing I have on my vision board is 10k followers on Instagram. Now I have not reached 10k, but I have reached 6k, so I'm really grateful for that. Like obviously it's not always possible to reach a certain number, but I'm like so close to that, and I work so much towards that, so I'm really happy that I'm at least nearing my goal by the end of the year. The thing I have over here is YouTube, which means that I wanted to start my YouTube channel this year, and I was skeptical to do it, I was scared to do it, but here I am making another video, and I made so many videos. I had like 1k subscribers. I think it like kind of went down after that, but that is such a great achievement because I just started this year, and I'm just really happy that I did that. And the next thing I have here is embroidery, and if you follow me on my Instagram, you would know that I have a pair of jeans that I actually embroidered patches on. I also embroidered on my shirts. I also opened a small business where I sell stuff that I custom embroider. So I basically started learning embroidery this year. It was my goal to learn embroidery because I just felt connected to it and good at it when I tried it last year. So I did achieve that, and I did improve a lot on that. Another thing we got here is reading books, and another goal of mine this year has been to read books, and I would say I did such a good job. I did not put a number like I'm gonna read this many books, I'm gonna read 50 books, but I just read as much as I could. I'm even reading a book right now, it's kept somewhere, but I read at least 10 books this year, which I am so grateful for. And I started in like June, like the first half of the year I did not even pick up a single book, but at the end of the year I made it work and I got into reading, and I think it's such a good habit that's going to continue in 2022. And the next photo I got is this photo of grades that say 100 on 100, and I would say I did a pretty good job. So 1 year equals 2 semesters, the first and the second, and I got 9 point something CGPA in the first semester and 8 point something in the second semester. So I'm really grateful that I actually worked on my grades and could keep up with getting good grades. Next picture we see here is of these kind of models, kind of drawings of outfits, and this to me represented sewing my own clothes and basically fashion designing, which I would say I did a great job at, because this year I got a sewing machine from my grandparents, like their sewing machine that's literally 50 years old, but but I thought first let's give it a shot on my older sewing machine than buying a new one. And I actually sewed a lot of my own clothes. I sewed my own birthday dress. I made a whole video about that if you want to see it. And I am just so proud of how far I've come, and I've learned sewing so well. I could definitely improve a lot, but I just am like dedicated enough to it to the point where I can now buy a sewing machine and just know that I will not let it go to waste. Next goal I had on my vision board was earning money, and I did not put a price on it. I didn't write like, oh, I want 10,000 bucks or 20,000 bucks or anything. I just put a picture of money to remind myself that I want to make it a goal to earn money, and I did. I started my small business, which I wouldn't say blew up, but it did pretty well for just starting off. And I also got an internship through Instagram that pays me well for starting off. And obviously then there's Instagram and paid collaborations. So I'm just grateful that I could earn my own money and I could fulfill that goal, however small or large the amount is. The last thing I got over here is actually this picture of AirPods. I actually changed my mind mid-year because I just thought an iPad is way more useful than AirPods, and AirPods are so expensive. So I changed it to getting an iPad. I even made it my lock screen, and I don't know if you can see that, but it just says an iPad and an Apple Pencil, and it just says I am limitless and anything is possible. I thought that every day I look at my phone screen, so it's a great way to manifest that and just read that and just believe it, and hopefully we can buy an iPad super soon, and I'm really excited. Editing me wants to say that I got the iPad. Like, today is 1st of January and in the daytime I went and I got the iPad. That's all I have to say. What? Now step 1 is basic. Make a vision board. Now that sounds so silly to some people, but I would say that's so important because a vision board is something you're putting out there to visualize your goals every single day. It's like writing stuff down in a to-do list. Helps you jot the stuff in your brain down on paper and actually have like a ground of what you need to do. And that's exactly how vision boards work. And I would say do not make one on your laptop or your phone because it's so easy to change your lock screen or like not observe things on your phone or laptop when you have so much clutter in there. And just having like a physical board with printed pictures, you will literally be so much more focused, like selecting the pictures, printing them out, cutting them, placing them. You'll just like remember it so much better, and seeing it as a part of your room decor will definitely help you to like memorize it more in your subconscious brain. Now the second thing is that a vision board is not going to make your dreams come true. If you just put a picture of stuff out there and visualize it, it's not going to magically happen. A vision board is just supposed to be a reminder of all the things you want to achieve and not something that you look at every day and just magically grants you all your wishes. At the end of the day, it's just a piece of paper with pictures on it. So do not think that just because you made a vision board and just kept believing that, oh, I'm gonna get this, and did not do anything to work towards it, anything good is gonna come to you. The vision board is just a reminder so that every time you're bored, you can refer to the vision board. Every time you have free time, just look at the board and just see the few things that you had that are more like hobbies. Like every time I was free, I just looked at my vision board and I was like, oh yeah, I needed to read more because that was my goal this year. So I picked up a book and read that instead of being on my phone. Or I should probably embroider or sew something because I wanted to learn that. So every time you're free, just keep your vision board to refer as a reminder of all the things you want to learn and all the goals you want to achieve. Another step is to keep up with your vision board. If you're just gonna make a vision board at the start of the year and be all inspired and then literally forget about it 2 weeks later, I'm sorry, but I cannot help you. So what you need to basically do is every month, this is what I do, is every month in a diary, I just write down like separate lists, like separate goals, like working out or like reading a book, and I just write for this month what are the things that I need to do to achieve this goal. If my goal is reading, then I write, okay, I want to read this one book this month, or maybe 2 books or 4 books according to whatever your goal is, but I write it down so that I know for this month, because often goals can seem like such a vague big thing, like, oh, I want to get into reading, but where do I start? So I would just suggest if you write it down monthly and break it down into smaller goals, it always helps, and you can just see what you have for this month and not think of it as a very big yearly goal that seems so hard to achieve. So that is what I do. I just make columns like fitness, like reading, sewing, Instagram reel ideas, everything. I just write what I'm going to do in this specific month, and then further you can break it down into weeks if you want to, but at least break it down into months, because just seeing all the stuff displayed here can be really overwhelming and you can just be clueless about what to do. Now the next thing I would suggest is make it a lifestyle and not a diet. Trust me, no diet is gonna work out. I'm talking in terms of food, but I'm applying it to everything, because when you go on a diet and you restrict yourself so much, being like, my life is gonna be perfect, be like, it's extreme, it's like all or nothing, either I go on a diet, either I just eat anything trash that I could possibly find, things are not gonna go your way. So what you need to do is make it a lifestyle, make it a balance, and not like a very fixated routine that says wake up at 8, take a bath at 8:15, eat breakfast at 8:30. Like, no, like that is so unrealistic and it's never gonna work out if you make everything so pinpoint perfect. So what you need to do is make it realistic and make it a lifestyle and make it a balance, like, so that you are healthy and not just making unrealistic goals for yourself. So in my vision boards, I do not write stuff like, oh, I'm gonna read 8 books this month. Like, if I know I can only afford to read 1 because I do not have time, then just write 1. Any step towards your goal is a step, and any movement forward is a movement forward. It doesn't need to be big or small. At the end of the day, it adds up. If you are just trying to work out, don't write 2 hours at the gym. Write 10-minute floating workout, because even that 10 minutes is going to add up in the long run, and even that 10 minutes is going to make you further motivated to put more time yourself. This big unrealistic goal that you're going to give up on in like 2 weeks and just be like, I'll just start next month, I'll just start on Monday. Also, yeah, that's like a good point. Don't wait to start on a Monday. This is what happens in diets. You're like, I need this 28-day diet, I'm going to start on Monday, I'm going to be on this day. But if you make it a lifestyle, you will know that it's okay if I didn't work out for 3 days, I'm going to start on a Thursday, because it's a lifestyle and I can't base my days around the weekend or the first or the next month or the next year. And I need to do it today. And that's on period. I'm getting too intense, I need to chill, but I just don't want to make this video like 20 minutes long. So I'm just trying to like get down to it. So step number 5 is to romanticize your life and make all these goals an aesthetic. If you find all these goals to be such a big task and you don't romanticize these things about your life, you're not going to achieve any of them. If you want to read books, I'm sorry I'm taking reading books as an example for every situation, but I just think it's good to have one common example throughout all the situations. So if you're going to read a book and you just feel like you're stagnant and you can't get into it, romanticize it. Like, make a hot drink with it, or like just sit out in your balcony or go out to a park and just romanticize it for no reason, because you need to romanticize basic things to help you feel like more motivated to do it, and that will definitely motivate you to do it. It's like making your food look cute. You're just like excited to eat it. And the last thing that I want to say is, after doing all these things, believe it and be grateful. Because if you just think that, oh, like, this is so stupid to keep a vision board in your room, or this is so stupid to have pictures, like this is not gonna get me anywhere, it's not gonna get you anywhere. Everything in life is about believing. It's like, if you want to do well, you have to believe in yourself that you can do it. If you want to fulfill your vision board, you have to believe in yourself, in your goals, in everything, that it will work out for you. So genuinely believing that, even if you don't believe it in the start, don't let the negative thoughts overpower you, and just keep it in mind that you need to believe that you will be successful and you will achieve your goals, because being positive is your best shot. The next thing is appreciating what you already have, because you're not going to gain anything more if you do not appreciate what you have. If I just focused on the fact that why do I have 6k followers, damn, I wish I could have 10k followers this year, I couldn't finish my goal, and I'm not being appreciative of the 6k followers that I have worked so hard for, I'm not appreciating myself, I'm not appreciating my followers, I'm not appreciating the universe for giving this thing to me, it's not going to work out for me. If I am so ungrateful, I'm not gonna reach those 10k followers, because whatever I put out, if I put out negativity in the universe, that's gonna come back to me and I'm not gonna progress in life. So it's so important to be grateful for what you have. It's so easy to see the only thing you don't have, like, oh, why don't I have 10k followers, and ignore every single thing I achieved other than that. It's so easy to only look on the negative side. But if I just take a moment and think, okay, I achieved all these things and I'm working towards this and I will get there, then I will definitely get there, because the universe loves grateful people, and if you're grateful, the universe will give you more things to be grateful for. And that's on cap, and that's on period. And yeah, I'm gonna stop my rant now, and I hope you guys took some inspiration from this video. I hope you guys liked everything I talked about. I hope it made sense. I hope you achieve all your goals in 2022 and you do it for you, and you don't give up when it gets tough, and you have the patience. And let me know if you want me to make more specified videos about any of these topics. And that's everything that I knew. I shared with you guys. Hopefully it helps you guys and works for you guys. And yeah, I love you. Happy New Year and all the best for next year. Bye bye.